Well, the situation could get worse for already under fire BCCI. The board is already struggling to cope with the Supreme Court-backed reforms, and a fresh legal trouble awaits the richest cricket body. According to sources, the board is fearing that the Lodha committee will ask for the Deloitte audit report on the functioning of each state association till the 31st of March 2015. And if this happens, there are chances a fresh investigation could be launched against the BCCI. A very senior functionary of the BCCI has told India Today that the Deloitte reports on the functioning of some associations are just damning. If Lodha committee gets these and they place them before the Supreme Court, there is every likelihood of a new investigation being launched into the affairs of the BCCI and the state associations. The state associations that could feel the heat are Goa, Hyderabad, Kerala, Assam, Jammu and Kashmir and Odisha. According to sources, these associations have misused the funds provided to them. The managing committee members have used the funds for their personal use. Assam was paid 60 crores as loan by the BCCI, but there is no record why the loan was granted and how it was to be paid back. These startling observations were made in a report by a reputed firm, but BCCI has not made the report public so far. Consulting editor Boria Majumdar is now joining us with more details. Boria, this is a shocking revelation coming in of more corruption that could be unearthed as far as the BCCI is concerned.
So absolutely, I mean, it is being unearthed. It has been documented. And I can confirm to you that there are a number of Deloitte reports, and Deloitte is a reputed firm which is used by the BCCI. These reports are now in the safe custody of Amarchand Mangaldas. So we are clearly naming on India Today where it is, who has done the report. And the report is on every state cricket association, audit reports and every other thing. And several of these associations are in the dock. As you are flashing on your screens, I can tell you about a number of them. Goa, 8 cars were fixed by the Goa Cricket Association and they were being used as personal vehicles. Hyderabad Cricket Association gave away gold coins and gold jewelry to its managing committee members and their wives. Several unaccounted for loans, including loans mentioned in the balance sheet to unknown. Who is it? Nobody knows. Assam Cricket Association, 60 crores in the form of loan. Nobody knows when it will be repatriated, where the money has gone.
Okay.
Kerala Cricket Association, 30 crores spent in mangrove land, which will come of no use.
Right.
So there is no end to this saga, to be honest.
Boria, I want to understand from you, what are the chances that the Lodha committee would seek these audit reports which are so damning in nature?
They will be sought. I can guarantee that because I have spoken to sources in the Lodha committee and they have told me that based on the India Today story which came out 2 hours back and now, they are watching by the way. I mean, because they have read that story and they will seek these audit reports from the BCCI, and now they are in a position to appoint an independent auditor, and that independent auditor will ask for these reports which are in the safe custody of Amarchand Mangaldas. So there is absolutely no two ways that these will be sought and will be brought out in the public domain sooner than later.
Boria, if we can break this down for the viewers, does this mean that the BCCI was aware of malpractices taking place in state associations and did nothing, or was it hand in glove?
So absolutely it was aware. BCCI themselves commissioned the Deloitte report. BCCI authorized Deloitte to go ahead and do these audits. Otherwise, no state association would open up their balance sheets and their secret documents.
Yes.
The BCCI organized it. The report is in the safe custody of Amarchand Mangaldas, which is the BCCI's law advisory firm. So absolutely the BCCI is aware of this. But the fact is, despite saying transparency, accountability, despite saying every expenditure over 25 lakhs is put up on our website, which a body that disburses public functions, none of these reports have been brought out in the open for the last several months. The question is that where is the accountability? Where is the accountability and transparency that we are talking about? And I'm sure the Supreme Court and the Lodha committee will take notice of it.
Absolutely. Shivani is also now joining us with more details. Boria, stay on with us. Shivani, any reactions even as per sources coming in from the BCCI with regards to this?
They're not speaking at all on this, Maha. There is, of course, a source that spoke to Boria and has spoken about the fear in the BCCI now, because if this report was to come into the hands of the Lodha panel, it's going to be absolute trouble for them, because not only does it show massive corruption by state bodies, something which the Lodha panel in itself in its report in January 2016 had highlighted how there's lack of transparency there, but it will also raise questions on the BCCI in itself as to why they have not been able to crack down, or is it that they crack down on the ones that are not aligned with them and not on the ones that are with them or are their associates. That's the question that the BCCI will have to answer, the central body will have to answer. But some of the details that we have show just how bad
Yes.
the situation is, where blatantly funds are being abused and used for personal use.
Shivani, this certainly spells more trouble than for the BCCI.
Is that for me, Ma?
Yes, Shivani.
Yes, of course it does, because already it's reeling under these reforms which are led by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has clipped its wings. All the financial powers have been given to an independent auditor and the Lodha panel, which includes disbursements to state bodies, which already has been freezed. Major contracts, major disbursements are now under the scanner. The Lodha panel is quite certain to ask for past records, at least the past financial year, to see what the pattern has been like. And if they ask for that, then it's going to be absolute trouble for them, because already the BCCI has tried to create a case that, our funds are in the open, they're transparent, we are being, victimized of sorts. But when this information of an in-house report, stating very clearly that state associations are misusing funds gets out, they will have absolutely no excuse to make.
I want to go back to Boria for a bit, Boria, because, from what I understand and the examples that you have been giving, especially with regards to Assam, saying that about 60 crores as loan was handed out by the BCCI. There was no record of the loan being granted and how it was to be paid back. So when, Deloitte is given given the job of checking all these facts, the BCCI, which has commissioned it, would know very well that even their misdeeds would come out. So, put it in perspective for us. Why would they have these reports in the first place then?
No, they wanted to. They had these reports in the first place, but never thought it would come out. That is the story.
Okay.
Because they had put it in the safe custody of their legal players. They never thought that the Supreme Court would appoint an independent auditor. They never thought that the Lodha panel would have the powers to ask for these reports to come out in the open. But now they will have to. And imagine what will happen once these come out. Shivani is spot on. Once this is an in-house report, and once the in-house report exposes corruption to this level, you are giving public money, using public money to give jewelry to wives of managing committee members in Hyderabad, and that is allowed. And then the BCCI, all it does, it takes an undertaking saying, I will not do this anymore, from the managing committee members and let them go. They continue to be in office. Now this is ridiculous. And this is a public body. So I'm sure once the Lodha committee investigates this and finds all of this information, damning information in the report, they will ask for a commission of inquiry. There might be a new CBI investigation launched into the affairs of the BCCI. So there is no question that it will spell serious problems in the days coming for the BCCI.
Boria, with the kind of misuse of power and money that we are seeing now that is coming out in public, there's always been pressure on the BCCI to come under RTI, which it has been, fending off for so long. Does this only just increase that pressure on the BCCI?
Of course it does. Very good. Of course it does. Imagine if it was under RTI today, we can accept this report in the open. No one is saying we will question team selection, and that is something that has to come under RTI, no. But as far as financial transparency is concerned and accountability is concerned, absolutely. In fact, that is what we had recommended under Justice Mughal as part of the sports court. But this, for me, is damning for three reasons. One, the board has been claiming we have done our reforms, we are accountable and transparent. So if you are, why have you not taken action against these bodies? And there is not one body, there are multiple bodies, and we are naming them on two. If the tune is to the, at least 100, so there is no disbursement policy as the Lodha Commission was claiming. Three, If there is such an audit report by your own people like Deloitte, the same firm that BCCI was using for the IPL tender, question is, what is the BCCI top brass doing? Are they in cahoots with these people?
Yes.
Are they allowing them to foster because they are only giving them votes? And
Yes.
should they remain in power?
Yes, and actually that really is the big question, Boria. Shivani, I want to come back to you. For the sake of our viewers, take us through some of the details that are emerging from what these Deloitte reports say about the misuse of funds. All right, we'll go back to Shivani in just a bit. I want Boria to, lay out some of the broad points that have come out through the Deloitte reports, which we know about at the moment, Boria.
Okay, let me go association by association. It will be specific for our viewers.
Yes.
One of the associations, 18 cars have been bought for managing committee members who are using these cars for personal use. Maintenance, petrol, everything goes from the association coffers, or BCCI money or public money is being spent for these cars for personal use. Hyderabad, association money is being used to give gold coins to managing committee members, gold jewelry to their wives. Assam, loan to the tune of 60 plus crores, no record of how the money was spent. Now there is no money. No clear vision as to how that money will be repatriated to the BCCI. Kerala, land bank has been built, private negotiations have been entered into without any kind of accountability, without any tender. Odisha, till recently, records were kept by hand. Can you imagine? You and I do e-filing, and the BCCI and its affiliate bodies are continuing to do filing based on hand-based records of their balance sheet. This is absolutely madness, and we are only talking about the tip of the iceberg. Once all of these reports are in the public domain, based on the Lodha committee asking for them, one has to wait and see what the Supreme Court wants to say about corruption in the BCCI.
And Boria, it clearly appears that this is then a cozy club going by the adage, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So clearly the state associations are giving back the BCCI officials something in return.
Whether they are, but if there is no proof, we will not say anything we don't have proof of, but the fact is they are giving votes. That is why there is no action. Why would you allow errant officials who have been indulged in corrupt practices, unethical practices, and you yourself have seen it, read it, know it, you have commissioned such reports, despite that you take no action. Not
Yes.
only that, you have taken undertakings from these officials saying we will not do it anymore, and you then let them be. For me, that is also an act of corruption.
Shivani, I want to come to you now. This clearly annihilates the claim that the BCCI has been making that they are looking at reforms by the Lodha panel, that they are trying to implement them. But if such huge corruption that is going on in the state associations and it's not being taken care of, it's quite damaging for the claims that the BCCI has been making.
That's right, Maha. The first question that they'll have to answer is just why were they sitting on this report?
Yes.
Has any action been taken? Have they suspended any of these associations that have indulged in such massive corruption and misuse? Because there are actions taken on state bodies, but they're taken on bodies that don't align with the BCCI. Factions that are not in, as you said, in the cozy club. So what about the ones that are openly flouting norms and are not being acted upon? Remember, they're also opposing one state, one vote, which the Lodha panel had suggested. Lodha panel had suggested that dispersing of funds to states has to be looked into. They didn't find it a very transparent process. And just before the Supreme Court was about to give one of its last orders, the BCCI dispersed money up to 400 crores to state bodies in a hurry. So all of that does point to the fact that it's a very opaque system.
Yes.
It's a system controlled by a few people for their own benefit. The Supreme Court has already said that the BCCI cannot claim that they're a society and a Societies Act and a private club.
Yes.
They disperse public duties and functions, and their funds are public funds, so they're accountable. Remember, there's the question of RTI on BCCI as well. While that may be a bigger issue, but all of these questions can now come up. Funds are very closely related to quote-unquote the corruption in the BCCI or in any big sports body. And I think
Absolutely,
by
yes.
giving control of the funds to the Lodha panel, Justice Lodha also spoke to us and said that this is the step in the right direction because this can order compliance by the BCCI. In fact, I would like to ask Boria about how the BCCI claims that its structure is correct. The bodies that have given to cricket are the ones that are members and voting members. They have opposed one state, one vote, but then they only act on the ones that are not aligned with them, isn't it? So that argument they cannot use anymore.
Shivani, one thing before we go to Boria is what I want to ask you is that with these startling observations now with India today, what can we expect the Lodha committee to do and how soon? Boria was saying that there is no doubt that they would want to now look at these Deloitte reports, but how soon can we expect it? Any word on that at all?
The committee is set to meet very soon, Maha. After the last Supreme Court order, they've gone through the order. They've asked a few questions to the BCCI, which were pertaining to the IPL contract, because that was an urgent matter. The BCCI was writing to them to expedite it. But I think now that they will sit and meet again and they will devise a strategy as to taking control of the funds that have been dispersed in the last financial year or will need to be dispersed in coming months, then they are likely to ask for such information. In fact, such information could reach the Lodha committee and then they could decide to ask that, okay, if there is an audit report till 2015, then please give us that audit report and we would like to see just how funds were dispersed. This is absolutely said to be a tightened noose around the BCCI, because when it comes to corruption, there is absolutely no excuse. You could make excuses for your constitution, for your voting rights, for the way the BCCI is run, but once it's been already mandated that you're a public body, if you are misusing funds, Maha, then it becomes an absolutely serious matter.
An absolute act of corruption there, then it becomes. Boria, I want to come back to you to ask you one question as to whether and this is, I think it will be, just presumption on our part, but can you help us understand whether the Lodha committee will have to launch a fresh investigation into the functioning of state associations vis-a-vis what we've seen through these Deloitte reports, or will it be part of the overall reform process for the BCCI?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, all I do know is the Lodha committee is monitoring the story that we have done, just like the David Richardson interview that we had done, which is now being discussed in court. The Lodha panel is monitoring it. The Lodha panel has read the India Today story, and they will ask the audit report. That I can confirm to you. How they will deal with it, I don't know, but clearly they will take it to the Supreme Court and will take it very, very seriously.
All right, Boria and Shivani, many thanks for getting us details on that startling bit of information coming in. Deloitte reports that suggest that funds have been misused by state cricket associations, and the BCCI, of course, is fully aware of that.